It's December the 5th, year 2001. And what is your name, please?
Bill Plyler.
Okay. And when did you start coming here to the Hemisphere Neurological Institute?
About 18 months ago in June.
Okay. When did you first have a stroke?
August 1st of 1996.
Okay. When you first came in June, when you were here for your first 3 weeks, did you see any results?
Oh, absolutely. In 2 days, my eyesight was completely back to normal.
Okay.
I had lost about 65% of my peripheral vision at that time.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to then. Well, after you had your stroke and your first day here, can you describe your physical condition for me?
Well, I could walk, but it was very poorly. But I mean, I was on my feet. I couldn't move my left arm 1/4 of an inch. So my condition, as far as my life condition, was very poor at that time. My speech was a little slurred, not too bad,
Okay.
but I had spent 3 years trying to improve it. So that improved tremendously over the last 18 months.
Okay, great.
I'm not normal yet, but pretty close to normal.
Okay, you said you couldn't move your arm 1/4 of an inch.
In other words,
How?
I couldn't lift it 1/4 of an inch this way at all.
Okay, so do that again for me.
This
Okay.
one, just not even 1/4 of an inch.
Okay, are you able to lift that arm now?
Yes.
Will you show me?
A little more than 1/4 of an inch, right?
Okay, so still not controlled yet, but you were able to get it up there.
Well, I can control a little bit. If I'm moving it this way, I can stop it and then move it back. But I mean, that's not real good control, but it's a lot better than I could do before. I couldn't do anything with that arm.
That's
And I'm getting movement in it. In other words, I can push about 20 pounds this way,
okay.
you know.
And of course, you couldn't do any of that after
No,
the stroke.
not at all. I mean, I couldn't move it 1/4 of an inch. I mean, it was just dead.
Okay.
So that's a pretty major improvement in as far.
So what were all the improvements that you've seen in these past 18 months? We've got the arm, relaxation in the hand, your eyesight.
That was a major thing because when I read, I couldn't read because for very long, my eyes would drop down 2 or 3 lines. It was just really frustrating. Now it doesn't do that. I have a safe. I couldn't even open the safe. It was real difficult. Now no problem. And of course my peripheral vision, which I lost 65% of, precluded me from driving with ease. In other words, I was always stressed out when I drove because I was clenching everything and I was looking back and forth to try to compensate for the loss of peripheral vision. And 2 days into this treatment, I was driving up here and I saw a car come up. It was the most wonderful thing. And I was looking straight ahead, see, so it was great. And my stress started going away. And it's funny, when I was driving at that time, I grabbed the steering wheel so strongly with my right hand that my right hand would go numb. It was terrible. Now I drive and it's relaxed because I can see. And that's worth a lot right there, you know.
Why would you say someone should come here to the Hemisphere Neurological Institute?
Why? Because the kind of treatment that you get here is treatment that you could get nowhere else, that has tremendous benefits for someone who has, like in my case, been tossed aside and given no hope. Of course, my attitude was that I have hope. I'm going to do this thing. And I probably would have gotten a little bit better, but not near to the progress that I've gotten now for Dr. Hemisphere. And I've said that to many people that I've known, because without that help, I mean, like I said, my personality is such that I would have gotten better, but it would have been years. And I've done it, you know, a tremendous improvement in 18 months.
Right.
Society, unfortunately, is a society that deals or has a lot to do with negativism. And yet, what Dr. Hemisphere is showing is positive things about, even though we've had a catastrophic thing happen to us. And he showed that his techniques will make us better so that we can get on with a normal life. And that's what I want to do too, is to try to inform society that, hey, it's not negativism that makes this country go. It's the positive aspects of life.